Good morning and welcome back to Momentum. My name is KG, and in the studio today we have Mr. Romie Akmali, who is the Director of Sales for the Penang SF Samudra Venture under the Snug Food brand. And this is a very special interview. Today we will be talking to him of the B2021 campaign success. Alright, so hi Mr. Romie, how are you today?
Hi KJ, good morning. I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having us today at the TRAXXfm.
All right, It is our pleasure. Now, you know what? Let's get straight on with the questions, shall we? Now, what type of business is it that you run, and what year did you start?
Well, our business called Snug Food, established on 2018 by a couple called Chef Carol and the husband, Mr. Govin.
Okay.
So actually what we do is we do food product in paste type, and currently we have 4 in the market, 4 flavors. They are nasi lemak, sambal, we have satay paste, we have satay sauce, and also Hokkien Mee.
All right.
Yeah.
So essentially you manufacture high-grade food paste based on Malaysian food.
That's right. Currently, our markets are targeting a consumer, a retail, and we previously we served the hotel and restaurant in Penang as well.
All right, awesome. It's good to hear that from 2018 you have been able to do this. Now, of course, the B2021 campaign, which was on the MDAC. Now, before that, what were some of the most difficult challenges that you actually faced in a business context?
Well, the biggest challenge for us was to establish our product in the market against the established brands. So back then we were very small, and we are just starting out as a new product. Yeah. So
how was it trying to create brand awareness back then?
Initially, we are using a word of mouth, and eventually we find that we need to use a media social platform like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and so on.
So essentially you rely on social media in the beginning.
That's right,
to push your products forward. Now, that was before the B2021 campaign.
Yeah.
But what was the impact on your business after participating in the B2021 campaign?
Okay, we learned during the pandemic COVID-19 that we cannot rely on the traditional method of doing business in the physical stores. So with the help of the e-commerce, we managed to increase our consumer. We have more inquiries from the consumers, and then we managed to increase our sales during the pandemic using the e-commerce platforms.
Yeah, especially under the B2021 campaign. Now it's very much focused on e-commerce platforms, and for those who are not familiar with the campaign, the government actually offers free e-vouchers to consumers to shop on the e-commerce platform. And of course, it has also helped you with your social media presence as well, because they have been monumental in pushing for that. What are some of the advantages that you got after using the e-commerce platform, Mr. Romie? Yeah, go on.
The best thing about using e-commerce platform is unlimited coverage. Yeah? So we managed to reach our audience faster and bigger. So it's very helpful during the pandemic's MCO period that we managed to reach others.
All right, Mr. Romie, what we're going to do is we're going to be taking a short break, and once we come back, we are still going to be talking about this current venture of the B2021 campaign. All right? Hello and welcome back to Momentum's special interview today. We are talking to Mr. Romie Akmali, who's the Director of Sales for SF Samudra Venture, brand called Snug Food, and they have been active since 2018 and they have taken part in the B 2021 campaign under MDEC. Now, we just finished talking about what are the advantages that you got after using your e-commerce platform. You said that it has been monumental in helping you achieve better social media presence, also better sales. So has the campaign actually pushed on for better sales on your end?
Yeah, definitely. We can see the improvement in the sales before and after, especially during the COVID-19 pandemics.
Yes.
Yeah, and now we are getting more traction. We are actually now in Singapore markets. So by using that platform, we hope that we can go bigger and wider.
All right.
Even to maybe Europe and Australia.
So Snug Food is planning on expanding really wide.
Yeah, that was the intention early on when we started the business. That's why the name is all in English. So, and even the packaging are showing local cultures to promote local culture into the international consumers.
Absolutely. And putting it in paste form, the packaging, so it's easier for you to access the other markets, right?
Correct. In fact, we were the winner for the packaging awarded by the KPDN-SCP.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we received the award last year, December, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. That is amazing to hear that, you know, for a company that's so young, be able to push forward so fast, especially with the help of the campaign.
Correct.
Right. Was it hard to get into the campaign itself?
We were quite lucky. We are supported by the KPDN-SCP. We also... so in that sense, we are already in their pictures.
Yeah. I mean, you're already valid. Your product was good. All you just needed was the push. Now, since then, comparatively, how long have you been under the campaign?
I think about 1 year plus. So without them, we actually very grateful for their support. In fact, also to the KPDN-SCP, and we are also grateful to Ministry of Health for approving our product to be safe for the consumers.
For the consumption of the consumers. And of course, as you mentioned earlier, you're also in the retail segment. You're also in the hotel and F&B industry as well. So how has the response been from, rather than just consumers, the retail and the F&B industry?
Very encouraging, I would say. They are very supportive. We are getting good tracking. We have a lot of repeat customers. Once they use it, they find it easy to use, especially for those wives that are working in the office. I mean, they have to go back home and still cooking for the family.
Yes.
So once they use it, they said, "Well, this is good because our product is good, it's tasty. We put high good quality product from very fine ingredients. So it's so good. We are actually very happy and we are very thankful to them. We hope they will support us going forward.
Okay. Now, of course, we are coming to the end of our interview for today. Now, before we finish, could you just share with our listeners some of the tips to other entrepreneurs who have not actually got onto the e-commerce platforms yet?
Yeah, well, everyone know that we are young, only 4 years old company, but the best thing that we learn is not to ever give up. So we always look back and we believe that usaha is a tangga kejayaan.
Yes.
We from the last 4 years we are always moving forward. So that's a good thing. There is challenge and hurdles that you need to overcome. So never give up.
All right. Now, before we end, I've got one question for you, Mr. Romie. What is the next step for your company?
So the next step, we are producing more flavors. We are designing a new flavors, and basically those flavors are locals' favorites. And then we are thinking to looking for like a stand-up joint for people come and taste the product itself, right?
Like a pop-up booth,
Correct.
or like part of a expo or such.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Romie, I think that's all the time that we have for today. Thank you so much for being here with us. Of course, TRAXXfm wishes you all the best with your ventures, and a big thank you from all of us.
Yeah, thank you to TRAXXfm and RTM as well.
All right. Yeah. So today we were talking about the success of the B2021 campaign under MDEC. We talked to Mr. Romie Akmali, who's the Director of Sales for SF Samudra Venture under Snug Food. And of course, right now it is back to the music. And also after 11, at 11:15, we have another interview coming your way on Health on Tracks. This is Momentum. Don't go anywhere.
Be inspired, informed, and up to date. Tune in to TRAXX Momentum interview feature of the day at 11:15 a.m. Join us as we speak to our panel of guests on various topics. Health on TRAXX on Monday. Tuesday, Spectrum. Wednesday, What Matters? Face to face with our guests on Thursdays. And on Friday, tune in to W Talk. TRAXX Momentum, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. only on TRAXXfm.